Hey friends, it's the voice of Jimmy FX, and okay, I'll be doing a recap what we have in the market at the moment. All right, okay. Um, we have a lot of things at the moment happening in the market, but I just want to quickly point out this to you, and before we start, GBP USD. All right, so let's just quickly okay, let's just quickly get this up the way first, and from the monthly time frame, as usual, we always start our analysis from the monthly time frame, and then we go down to the lower time frame to see how those areas are being handled and respected. All right. This is a global trend. We have a global trend to the downtrend. All right. And wait, I think I would have really loved to see a test of this structure here. I would have really loved to see a test of that structure. And before then, the rally of the 1.25 okay zone from the Monday time frame before the rally. So I would really still love to see that test. Okay, that is still um, going to be possible. Probably, I do not know at the moment. But I like to look at what I am seeing in front of me right now. So from the Monday time frame, we have a global trend, which is overall downtrend. And what also do we have? Um, okay, and we had this fake out, actually took everyone out, and this was the next touch. So that's why I was expecting a test of the 1.2500 before the next rally to the downside. But also, I spoke about that I would have really loved to see the test of this zone here, all right, before then the drop. Okay, so we'll just quickly make this the weekly, okay, so that all right. So I would have just really would have loved to see the test of that structure before the next rally, but at the moment we have not yet seen it. Which, well, I do not know for now if we might still see that test. Okay, so um, what do we have from daily time frame? From a daily time frame, we have a market that is currently making a series of lower lows and lower highs. At the moment, we have price then making this lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, then lower low. All right, so we have the market that is actually doing those things. Okay, we wanted to see, and at the moment we have it that price is then back into this structure. All right, so this structure from a weekly time frame was a very key area in the market, and we had this rejection from a weekly time frame. But on the daily time frame, we actually have a more organized or different area, okay, in terms of daily resistance. Okay, so what would we expect? We can expect that one, this is a previous high we had in the market. And if there is anything that would take price to closing above the structure on the daily, that would now signify the resumption maybe of a new trend. Okay. So at the moment, we do not have anything that makes price to close here. And at the moment, we are still in the current trading day candle, which have not yet closed. But at the moment, we have seen that this candle have clearly rejected this structure here, and which is what we wanted to see. Okay, so from the H4, when and how do we approach this trade? I first made a video on trading view. I made trading view. Okay, let me just quickly share that. I wanted to see okay, I wanted to see an ABC AB equals to CD pattern, but that did not happen. So I am still gonna go with that. All right, I'm still gonna have to go with that. I need some confirmations. Okay, I need some confirmations. I need some reasons to then be involved. Okay, so I would want to see a shift in momentum, possibly a break below the structure, and on the retest, then we will look to then add short position. Okay, so but overall, where do we want to take our profit? That's mostly the challenge with most traders. They don't know when to take their profit and where to put their appropriate stop loss. Should that stop loss be hit, then they would immediately identify that there is definitely a shift or change in direction. Okay, so from the weekly time frame, we are going to identify where we will hit our take profit first. One of the places which we will then look to hit our take profit would be first the lowest point in the month of May. So we have this our lowest leg inside of that area. So we'll just go down to the daily time frame and identify this area on the daily time frame. So from the daily time frame, this is a key structure. So we want to take our first profit around the 1.2100 and also around the 1.20500. Those are those two key areas which we want to take our profit. But I have reasons to believe that definitely price would then try to make a drop into testing this zone. Okay, but I want to be very conserved in this trade. I want to take profit when I can and then walk away. All right, and watch for some retracement of some sort. Okay, and then I will still look to still continue the rally. All right, so first we need to wait for the daily candle to close, or if we could have a break below on the H4, okay, a break below on the H4, then on the retest, we'll look to go short on the retest if that area would hold price. Right. And Euro USD, well, at the moment, Euro USD looks quite bullish, but there are some key structures in the market actually that would I would like to see broken first, and one of those areas would be this structure here. I would like to see this area being broken first before then I can then look to go long on the Euro USD. But at the moment, I don't think I will be taking any trade on the Euro USD unless I would have a reaction inside of here. If there could be a push and there could be some sort of reversal pattern inside of there, I think I would gladly take it. Okay, I would gladly take it. And because overall, what I wanted to see was some sort of ending diagonal, something to confirm, right, that definitely this is gathering momentum. But we tried drawing that ending diagonal at one point, but did not really fit. Okay, we did. Let's see, try drawing it, and we have a breakout. So I think it's too early. So I'll just go ahead and leave it just too early, just too early. I don't want to see price coming to reject here and then dropping back down. So it's definitely too early. And okay, if I would want to go on a long trade on the USD, Euro USD, I would want to wait for price to then maybe break above, then come back for a retest, and then I would look to go long. Okay, but at the moment, I will really crazy to take a trade because I would one of I would expect maybe a drop, okay, a drop maybe into this zone, okay, or this zone before I could look to buy a small position. But at the moment, everything looks crazy, so I would not be taking any trade, okay, on Euro USD. NZD USD. Um, for a monthly time frame, we have a market that is making a series of lower lows and lower highs. Okay, we have okay, and I think we will still have one more drop. It's still possible. One more drop is still possible. Yeah, one more drop is still possible because this is a high, and one more drop is still possible because here have been tested on previous monthly candle, but let's see how we are faring. So this is still a structure that can also be tested, and because of this area here. Okay, so we just need to go down to see how we are looking from the weekly time frame. Last week we had this filling candle here, okay, which we spoke about, and we said we wanted to see price then starting to fill that candle, and that is in place. Okay, so we want to see a rejection and some sort of confirmation that whatever price was then doing, okay, there, okay, is actually over. Okay, but we might just see one further push to the upside, okay, because this is still a level, okay. You might just still see some one more push might still be possible, or on the in play. Okay, one more push might still be in play, might just still be in play because this at the moment, okay, we have this zones. Okay, we have the minor and the major zones, and we have these two areas here. So if price should then spike through this structure here, I think might want to bounce off this one here, and that might as well hold price down. Okay, I think that might just as well hold price down. So if there would be a spike and we would see that here, I think this would be more of an conserved entry for us. Okay, we just target this zone in the week to come. Okay, we just target this zone and also this zone in the week to come. That will be more conserved entry for a short trade. Okay, and then for a long trade, we just look for reaction. So let's just quickly go down to the zone to see when we want to start looking for a reaction. If at the end of today's closing candle, we have this candle rejecting this structure here, which was previous structure here, and we would then look to short. But at the moment, everything looks bullish because this area here was a very strong support here. So this could actually take price to still rally one more time to the upside. Okay, we can still see that rally still in place to happen. Okay, so probably we might just come into testing the okay the 0.67500. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. It is a possibility. So we might just see that. So we just need to brace ourselves and then get ready for that trade. It's a possibility too. Okay. So anything is possible. USDCHF. Okay. USDCHF global trend down. Global trend down. Okay. Global trend down 1, 2. So it's not still complete. I still expect one more drop down, but probably after a big retracement. Yeah, one more leg down. One more leg down after this big retracement. So this one more leg down. It's still possible. One more leg down. One more leg down. Okay, so I still expect one more leg down for oh, the USD Okay, I still expect one more leg down. So it could actually be the resumption of the one more leg down, but let's look at areas which we want to make our analysis into. Um, we had the support here, all right, market broke, make this high, then new support inside of this area. So we'll look at these two support areas. Okay, this might actually be key into our analysis. So I would still expect one more drop, maybe into this zone. Okay, maybe into this zone at least. So I would still expect one more drop, but at the moment we can't really expect that because this is a new monthly candle. Okay, so I don't know, we might just see some push off, but let's see where we have. Okay, at the current week we had this structure in the market, and all right, let's see what we have here, and let's see how that is faring. Okay, so there have been some rejections of that structure, but on the 31st. So we might just see a big buy here. All right, we might just see a big buy here instead of this zone. Okay, to go up. So we look for reactions inside of this area for another buy. So we have had rejections, and at the moment currently we are having a rejection, like a rejection. So we just need to wait for confirmations in order to be able to go long on the USD CHF in order to target this zone. Um, I want to see some push up first. I want to see some push up before that big drop. I want to see some push up from this zone before that big drop. So maybe into this area here. Um, Friends, let me know which page you want me to analyze next on my next video, and I will just gladly do that. And I want to see push up. So let's quickly review the daily time frame. We had this strong rejection of we had this zone here. So let's just quickly make this our line chart. We had this zone here in the market, all right, and at the moment we have this strong rejection of this zone and then close above here. So since then they have not been a drop. They have not been a drop. So I would still expect a buy. Okay, the USDCHF I still expect a buy. Okay, to target the upside. I could still expect that. Probably let's see what our risk would look like. if you have to enter a buy trade now. If you have to enter a buy trade here and now, we will look to target 2 point, that will be 2.68 first, and then we target another 4 points. Wow, that would be cool. That would be cool. So I expect a buy. I expect a buy of the USD CHF to the upside. I expect that buy to come. Okay. What's okay? Possibility of a drop if there could be a drop below here. Okay. There could be a drop below the 0.9300. If there could be a drop below the structure here, I think we'll wait for the daily candle to close below. Then we'll look to short. But at the moment, weekly candle looks bearish. So weekly candle looks bearish. Let's see. Weekly candle looks bearish. So we might just see a reversal because this was the last area. So if price will not break below here, I think it's on for a reversal. Okay, it might just be on for a reversal at least back into the zone. Back into the zone. Right. Back into the zone here. The red line, we have the daily structure there. Okay, so just quickly shift that up a little bit. Okay, so we might just see one more buy to that zone. One more buy to that zone. So would really be a cool area to see that happening. Okay, so we just expect that rejection of this structure. Okay, so I think, in my opinion, I think I might still look to target this zone. Okay, first I will just leave this one. Okay, I'll just leave this one and then target this one because this is more visible than okay, going to look for crazy targets. Okay, Euro GBP, everything looks bullish. Friends, I just want to say look for buying opportunities on this way. Everything looks bullish here. Everything looks bullish. You know, lines, everything looks bullish, and we around a very key structure. So everything looks bullish. Friends, I would say look for buys only buys. Only buys. We could look to target the zone. Everything looks bullish. Friends, everything looks bullish. We had this flag here break out, retest, so everything looks bullish. Could target the zone. Okay, could target the zone. Stop loss below here. Take profit here. So everything looks bullish. Friends, everything looks bullish. AD and ZD, I don't think I have reasons to be taking any trade now with this pay at the moment, unless there will be a break below the structure. At the moment, I don't think I will be opening any trade with this pay, but everything looks bullish from up here until the break below. I think the bulls still are in the game. So let's see what we have from the key perspective. Okay, from weekly, this is a key structure. Okay, and we have a rejection of this zone, and we might just have the drop. But those trades, I don't want to take them. I don't want to take any of it. I don't want to take any of them. I'll just let everything trade out on its own. I don't want to trade this play. I don't want to trade this play because we might still have some buys up here. All right, this definitely is a structure in the market, so we might just have some buys here to testing back the zone. Let's see how that zone will fare on the daily. So we might just have that buy into testing back the zone. So I don't want to be involved. Cool rejection here, I think might be really interesting. Only a cool rejection, Okay, might be interesting. Okay, so at the moment, H4. Okay, everything looks bearish at the moment. Everything looks bearish. No reversal pattern of some sort. Um, Friends, everything looks bearish. Let's see if we can have a rejection of this structure here. Okay, so only then we can then take a trade. But at the moment, I don't really like that. Okay, okay. Well, personally, I don't like making analysis for currencies I don't find interesting because at the moment I am not finding this very quite interesting. Okay, there are still areas up there which we might still see price then make one push into testing. Um, Friends, you need to be careful with this, okay, because definitely I see, um, all right, let me just quickly point out this structure here, all right, and drop, okay, so 1, 2, 3. So I would expect maybe a much higher retracement before the next drop. Much higher retracement, friend, we might even have it up here. So I just expect a much higher retracement before that drop. Uh, I expect that for that drop. So if we are to expect a much higher retracement, we could friends look to target this zone. Okay, these areas here, target that zone. Okay, so there is still room for up trend, up movement, still room. Price can still make more push to the upside. Still room, still more room before the drop. So look for only buy opportunities to this. Cool support here, resistance. Okay, H4. We had this what looked like flat at the moment broken. So we'll just wait for break above, then you can then still go long. But at the moment, look for buys. Look for buys, and I think that should be the only trade to look for at the moment. Entry should be here and look for buy. You can still have some push to the upside. Still a real possibility. Still real possibility. Still possibility. Um, See if we can take a swing trade. See if we can take a swing trade. Still huge possibility for that job. Okay, one is two. No, no, no. You can't just take trade. Risk too wide. Risk too wide. Okay. Okay. Think one is to 2.5. I think it's enough. Enough to take a trade. We can take trade there. So GP NZD global trend downtrend. Global trend downtrend. We expect some drop. Um, Yesterday we got into the trade yesterday around this zone because of this middle line tested. So we got into the trade. So friends, what can I tell you? We need to see a break below that structure and we'll target this zone. Why that zone, friends? Okay, okay. Let's see. Global trend downtrend. Global trend downtrend. Monthly global trend downtrend. Um, we are the top, okay, resistance of global direction, okay, global direction with rejection, global direction, you could expect drop, okay, um, that's possible, okay, you can expect drop, um, okay, so just after this, you can expect one drop, okay, okay, so we can just expect one more push if that would come, but if it doesn't come, I think a drop would just have a drop. Okay, if there could be rejection of this structure, then the area thing drop just fine. Okay, friends, right now hit the like button and also drop a pay which you want to see on our next session. Um, Friends, let's see weekly time frame. So if we could this friends area here very strong area here. Okay, so if we to have rejection, I think of the trend line, friend, I think we might have rejection of the trend line. If that happens, okay, we just target here and then we expect the drop. But definitely, I expect to see a drop. Definitely, I expect to see a drop. Okay, I expect to see a drop. Using Mexican peso. Yeah. I still expect one more push to the upside. Okay, so here we have global trend down. Okay, let's quickly see this. Okay, all right. Um, Currently this drop, I don't know. I don't know what the drop is for. I don't know what the drop is for. I don't know. No idea why that drop is happening, but um, let's see if we might. Okay, I don't know. I expect I don't know. First, friends, I think best time to open entry will be after a breakout. After a breakout, friends. After the breakout, you want to wait for break below. Okay, and only then. Okay, friends. After a break below, so we can this key area daily. We can just have test and then we continue. Okay, huge possibility. Huge possibility. Friends, H4 structure, H4 structure, H4. Okay, H4 support. So we'll just wait for some sort of reaction inside of here. Okay, reaction. Then there's a huge possibility we can still have one more push to the upside before the drop. Um, Huge possibility. So friends, that's what I think we could have reaction here. I think will be a good time to open a buy entry. Good, very good time to open a buy entry. Very good time. USD Chinese yuan currently trading more sideways. I don't think it's a good time for trade. More sideways. Okay, no trade, no trade. USD Chinese yuan, no trade. Russia ruble. Wow. Well, think hit our target, so we're out of the trade. So we'll not be taking any more trades yet down. Okay. One more push to the upside. One more push. Okay. One more push before the drop. One more push, then we can then. Okay, friends, we can then expect the drop. We can expect the drop. One more push. One more push. All right, and one more push. We'll just quickly analyze CAT CHF. CAT CHF, we expect one more drop, and that'll be it. One more drop back to this zone. We had buy trade, sell trade here, so one more drop here. Friends, I expect two more drops, rather, two more drops. WXYXZ. Friends, I expect at least two more drops, okay? Two more drops that might make a lot of sense, much better sense. Parabolic. Friends, then we can expect, okay, we can expect then big, big buy after that. Only then, only then, only then. Okay, only then. Okay, GP card. Friends, think okay, we'll just trigger on that entry. We'll just trigger on that entry, so we'll look to sell GP card to the downside. GP card sell down, down, down here, down. Good trade, down. Okay, so that's what I think. Let me know in the comment section the trade you want me to analyze next, and I will gladly do that on my next video. Thank you and remain blessed.